It's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it will be greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started. So let's see what's going on with you all, guys, okay? The first card you have here is the Empress, followed by Justice, the Three of Air, the Three of Earth, the Ace of Water, guys, okay? There could be a feminine energy. This could be someone who is a mother or a mother figure, okay? This person could be dealing with some type of legal situation or legal matter, a court case or something like that. They're dealing with the law in some type of way, and possibly even some type of karma, because sometimes justice can speak of karma as well. It also can speak of the law, court, authority, and different things as that, okay? Whoever this Empress is, they're dealing with something pertaining to the justice system, the courts, the law, or karma in some type of way, okay? There's some type of heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, or anguish, like grief and sorrow over a situation, possibly a legal situation or legal matter, okay? And this is because of some type of like collaboration that this person is in with a group of other people. Okay, it seems like that there's some type of team or some type of group of some kind who collaborated together for the purposes of money, okay? There's some type of, whatever this sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret here, something is like heartbreaking. Like there's some type of heartache, heartbreak, sorrow, or grief as it relates to this group that collaborated together for the purposes of money. And there's extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions about what's going on here, okay? And it's tied to some type of legal situation, legal matter, court case, or something like that, okay? We have the Queen of Swords here, okay? Clarifying the Empress. So whoever this mother or mother figure is, this is an air sign woman, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. We have the Two of Fire, clarifying justice here. So there's some type of decision that has been made. The Two of Fire is often about some type of decision being made. This could be a legal decision, okay? Some type of decision or ruling or judgment in a court case of some kind here, okay, guys? We have the Nine of Earth, clarifying the Three of Air. So the reason that these people are in some type of heartache and heartbreak, sorrow and grief over a situation, it has to do with money here, okay? Because the Nine of Earth is all, it's finances, money, resources, stability, security, safety, it's contentment, it's rewards for one's labor, it's hard work paying off, it's independence type of energy here. But there seems to be some type of heartache or heartbreak over this money here, okay? So likely whatever this legal matter, court matter, or what have you, it had to do with something, or pertaining to something financial, okay? I'm seeing release here, okay? And in this deck, the release card is the death card in the traditional tarot deck here, okay? So this group that's collaborated together for the purposes of money here, they have something to do with somebody's death here. There's somebody who passed away, okay? And this group of individuals who work together, like they could even be, either this is just like, a random group of people maybe within a family or that knows each other, obviously, or either these people could belong to some type of cult, covenant, or secret society of some kind, because even though the Three of Earth do speaks of teams, groups, and collaborations, it also speaks of binding contracts and different things like that. So these individuals who have collaborated together for the purposes of money, they could belong to some type of cult, covenant, or secret society, which they are in some type of binding contract, okay? Whoever this person who has passed away or who died could have been offered up as a sacrifice, okay? And the whole purpose for these people teaming up and working together was to benefit off the death of someone, Spirit is saying here, okay? So we have the Ten of Fire clarifying the Ace of Water, okay? So these extreme feelings, these overwhelming emotions, okay, is due to there being the individuals here dealing with some type of burdens, hardships, or problematic situations. Somebody is feeling overworked, overwhelmed, stressed, worried, depressed, dealing with anxiety. They're feeling imbalanced, unstable within a situation here. Somebody is very burdened by this situation here, okay? They're very dealing with a lot of burdens, hardships, and problematic situations over the death of someone, as well as this money here, okay? I feel like whoever this Queen of Air is, and whoever else that she teamed up or linked up with or worked with, really had their eye on the prize here of this abundance here, okay? And so I feel like something has been tied up legally. Yeah, these people could have perjured themselves in the courts of law here. I'm seeing the Seven of Air at the bottom of the deck. So the Seven of Air, which is equivalent to the Seven of Swords in a traditional tarot deck, it's like the liar, cheater, thief card, the manipulator, the con artist, the sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something. The Seven of Swords is a very deceptive type of energy, manipulative type of energy. It speaks of betrayal and disloyalty. Hold on just a minute, guys. So these people are liars, cheaters, and thieves. They're manipulators or con artists, okay? They're sneaking and creeping around, trying to get away with lying about something, stealing something, taking something, being deceptive in some type of way, okay? These are two-faced backstabbers, betrayers, okay? This is all Seven of Swords energy. Cowardly individuals who do things under false pretenses, okay? Who carry things away, who sneak and creep around, being very deceptive here, okay? When I split the deck, I'm seeing the Four of Fire here, okay? Which often speaks of a marriage here, okay? Yeah. But there's definitely some type of lies and deceptions, okay? I'm also seeing a Queen of Earth here. So there could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo feminine energy who's involved here as well. This person could be in mental conflict. They could be stressed, worried, depressed, dealing with negativity and worry and having some sleepless nights here. I'm also seeing the King of Water here. Water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, masculine here. It seems to be a lot of people who are involved here. Split the deck again, and we're seeing transformation. So this is like the Tower in the traditional tarot deck here. So there's definitely some type of chaos or tragedy, a reckoning, an energy surge, a shocking event, something happening all of a sudden out the blue, resulting in a problematic situation, disruption, destruction of some kind here. Spirit is saying an abrupt change, okay? A realization of something, okay, guys? Something obviously did not go in the favor of these individuals here. Spirit is saying, okay? Spirit, clarify the Empress and the Queen of Air. Empress and the Queen of Air. This person could be the spouse or partner of the deceased. Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify Justice and the Two of Fire. Justice and the Two of Fire. Okay, so yeah, this legal situation, legal matter. Y'all excuse the noise in the background. My daughter just got through, she's just came out of the bathroom, taking her bath, and so her phone is like ridiculously loud, okay? Whatever this legal matter, it was pertaining to money, Spirit is saying here, okay? I also seeing something about an affair here, okay? Whoever the spouse or partner of the deceased, this person could be really in their feelings, feeling some type of way pertaining to an affair or something that the deceased may have had or what have you. Yeah, to clarify the 3 of air with the 9 of coins, I'm seeing here legal proceedings here. So what these people are heartbroken about, upset about, unhappy about, in sorrow or sadness or grief pertaining to this money about, has to do with these legal proceedings here, okay? Yeah, so much so that somebody wants revenge. Yeah, fraud here. These people try to get away with committing some type of fraud. Okay? Yeah, and they want revenge here because things didn't go the way that they wanted it to go. I'm also seeing celebrity, burial, and home came out together. Somebody could have been a celebrity, well-known, popular, or something like that. I'm going to see if that energy comes back out. I'm also seeing caregiver here, and I'm seeing imprisonment here with secret here. Somebody was supposed to, whoever the deceased is, they were supposed to be the caregiver of this person. Okay? Somebody could be facing imprisonment due to some type of secret, something that, some type of secret, something they've tried to keep secret in some type of way. Damn, I'm even seeing dismemberment in wooded areas. Somebody could have been, oh goodness, let's just see. Spirit, clarify the 3 of earth with release the death card. 3 of earth with the death card. I seen strangulation. Somebody could have strangled someone. And then I seen drugs and poison. Drug/poison and death here. Okay, so this person died by way of poison, Spirit is saying. Somebody could have been, was drugged, could have been poisoned here. So these people are all up in their feelings and their emotions due to the burdens, hardships, and problematic situations that they're dealing with here. Due to this man-made disaster. But this is a disastrous situation that they created themselves. Okay, whoever this Queen of Swords is was supposed to be the caretaker of someone. Okay, and they facilitated in sacrificing this person, killing this person, and then proceeding to commit fraud in an effort to obtain a large amount of money from their death. Now these legal proceedings didn't go as they want. They're in some type of heartache or heartbreak over this money due to these legal proceedings. They want some type of revenge on someone here. Okay, somebody could definitely be facing imprisonment. I'm seeing that again here. Somebody could be facing imprisonment for this fraud. Okay, somebody, these people could even, it seems as if these people are also responsible for this person's death. Yeah. So there was a man-made disaster due to these people's lies, Spirit is saying. They also tried to cover up some type of gift. Whoever the deceased is, they could have left some type of gift to someone in particular. Like someone in particular could have been a beneficiary of something, or they could have left a gift of some kind for someone, maybe in a will or something like that. If this person had a life insurance policy, they selected a particular person to be the beneficiary. Okay, and obviously whoever this Queen of Swords is, she didn't like that one bit. She didn't like that one bit. Okay? Yeah, I'm seeing the devil here. These people are chained to the devil. They are toxic, evil, wicked, sinister, dark, demonic. They are sellouts. They sold their soul to the devil, Spirit is saying. They're shepherds for the devil. They're in their shadow side, their dark side. Okay? They're in their south node. Very toxic individuals. Greedy, materialistic individuals. Spirit is saying. This person could have literally, there's some type of cover up about this gift and a child here. Okay, remember when I told you I seen the affair card here? Whoever the deceased is may have had an affair, may have had an outside child. There's something going on here. Like this person left a gift for someone that's their child. Okay, and this may have been covered up and concealed. This the entirety of the life of whoever this person's child is. Like, okay, yeah, but they've been trying to cover up this gift for this child here. Okay, Spirit, give us one more. Yeah, so these people are in extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions because they're dealing with burdens, hardships, problematic situations due to the situation. This is a man-made disaster that they caused here, okay, due to their lies. They told some type of lies. They perjured themselves. They told lies and committed fraud. Spirit is saying somebody's spouse or partner was supposed to be a caregiver to someone, and they abused them, they neglected them. They also drugged or poisoned them as well, which caused their death. This is organized crime, Spirit is saying. This is some type of organized crime. That has taken place here. Okay? Yeah, I'm seeing it again. Celebrity and affair. Okay? Whether this is like a local celebrity, well-known, popular superstar celebrity, regardless to what celebrity status this person had, or what have you, this person is being, whoever the deceased is being seen as a celebrity, which means they were popular, well-known, or something like that. This person had an affair and maybe had an outside child or something like that, or what have you. Why this is important is because I feel like what was being contested or fought over in a court of law pertaining to this Nine of Pentacles energy has to do with this gift that was left to a child here, okay? These people have been trying to cover this up, conceal this, hide this. Yeah, I'm seeing hidden. This gift has been hidden from who it rightfully belongs to. They've been trying to cover this up to prevent from giving this person what rightfully belongs to them. Okay, I'm telling you. And I also see something about, I'm seeing abuse, neglect with strangulation here. Not only was this person drugged and poisoned, but they were also strangled. They also were strangled, like somebody choked them as well, or you know, some type of strangulation or something like that. But the mannerism in this person's death was abuse and or excuse me, was what caused this person to succumb to like what caused this person's death was due to them being drugged and poisoned. Okay, they were abused and neglected in multiple ways. They were also strangled, okay, which led to this person's death. Okay, Spirit, any other messages? This is organized crime though, because like I said, this was a blood sacrifice. This is a blood sacrifice. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing something about a missing boat. Your family, I don't know if this person left you a boat. Something about a missing, something about something or someone being missing in a boat. Something about a boat. And then I'm seeing family. I'm seeing secret here. Family secret. Dismemberment, wooded area, greed, neighborhood, cult. Okay, these people are part of some type of neighborhood cult. Okay, they blood sacrifice people for money. Okay, this is all about greed. Spirit is saying money, greed, fraud. They tried to get away with committing some type of fraud. They whoever this person's spouse, partner, or whoever they were married to, or maybe a parent or something like that, or what have you, because there are multiple people involved. Whoever this Empress, Queen of Swords is, as well as a group of other people that she teamed up, linked up with to sacrifice this person. Okay, they've been trying to hide. There's this gift is hidden. They try to cover up this gift as well as this child that belongs to this celebrity who had some type of affair or something. Something has been hidden here, okay? I'm also seeing grandparent here. Something can be significant to someone's grandparent. Okay, collective. This Queen of Swords here could either be your grandparent or there's something significant, or the deceased is your grandparent. I feel like the deceased is a masculine individual. This person was either your father or your grandfather. You've been being heavily surveillance, collective. There's also aliens or reptilians or draconians or human hybrids or unhuman beings who have been watching you as well. I know that may seem unbelievable to some, but literally, it's what I'm saying. Spirit, what else is going on here? Somebody could have tried to fake your death, collective. Somebody could have tried to fake your death, or somebody faked their death or something like that, or what have you. I'm seeing neighborhood cult and clean up, okay? So these people could belong to some type of neighborhood cult, and they're trying to clean up something, okay? Because I feel like something is being exposed, this organized crime. These people being into devil worship of some kind. Them blood sacrificing people for money. I'm seeing a fire sign in here. Somebody could be a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius individual. There could also be another fire sign who is jealousy of maybe some type of gift that rightfully belongs to you. There could be a water sign that is under surveillance or being illegally, unjustly surveillanced, okay, by aliens. So listen to your intuition about this situation, collective. Yeah, again, I'm seeing it's fire energy here. Somebody is definitely a fire sign. This fire energy keeps wanting to come out. Could be the deceased. There's more than one fire sign, though. I keep seeing intuition. Spirit says listen to your intuition, okay? Listen to your intuition. If you are being targeted, gang stalked, harassed, tracked, hacked, you know what I'm saying, they have really been harassing you in several different ways. This is the reason why. Because you are the child of this person, of the deceased, who left some type of gift for you. A large amount of abundance, or some type of estates or properties or business. It doesn't matter what it is. And it seems like it's a great deal or a great amount, okay? Whether for you being their child, or they either left this for a child or a grandchild, okay? But it's still connected to you in some type of way, collective, okay? Whether this is something left for you or for your children. Okay, these people are accomplices and partners in crime as well. There's several accomplices and partners in crime involved here. Okay, Spirit wants you to listen to your intuition. Okay, also, guys, this is, whether this is a parent to you all or a grandparent, just you all, you know what I'm saying, take the messages that apply, leave the ones that don't, because it's going to be different for different people. You may not have seen this person since you were a child, an infant, like you may have never been told about this person here. People that you believe to be your family might not even be your real family. These people are in regret. These accomplices and partners in crime, they are now in regret over the situation here, okay? Because I'm telling you, these people could be facing imprisonment for fraud, for murder, okay? Organized crime. That's what's going on here, y'all. That's what's going on here. Yeah, whoever this air sign is need to take off her mask. Spirit say take that mask off. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing sadness here. This person is in sadness about this legal matter pertaining to this money, Spirit is saying. Yeah, I'm saying I'm seeing temptation here. So it's like these individuals were tempted to like steal something or take something for themselves. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing selling out here. These individuals are sellouts, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify the Ace of Water with the Ten of Wands, man-made disaster, and lies. Entrapment. These people are now entrapped. They fell in their own trap. Now they're stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of the situation here. The fraud could be being exposed. The blood sacrifices, murders could be being exposed. The lies, the deceptions. Okay? The thievery, the trickery, this hidden gifts, this cover-ups of this child and their real parents, who they really belong to, or real family. Okay, and some type of abundance or gift or something that was left to them here. These people are they're entrapped. This is the reason why they're in extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions, dealing with burdens, hardships, and problematic situation. But this is a man-made disaster that they created, that they caused. Okay, due to their lies and their deceptions. Okay, now they're in this. Now they're in this victim consciousness energy here. Now they're in this victim consciousness energy. Okay. Same karmic cycles. Same repetitive karmic cycles in this victim consciousness here. This is wild. Spirit is saying here. These accomplices and partners in crime are in regret as it relates to this situation, guys. Spirit, any other messages? Look, it came out again. Seven of Michael, that's the Seven of Swords. These people are liars, cheaters, thieves, manipulators, con artists. This person, somebody lied. They perjured themselves in a court of law. Okay? Yeah, and there was some type of epiphany, awakening, awareness, truth, clarity, breakthrough during these legal proceedings, Spirit is saying. And these people, they have put a lot of time, energy, effort, and hard work, even investment into obtaining this harvest for themselves. With the Seven of Raphael here, this is like the Seven of Pentacles here. They was waiting on this harvest to come in for themselves here. Okay? Yeah. And this is the reason why they abandoned you, neglected you, and left you out in the cold here. Look at these. This is you, collective. Look at these gifts here. They opened your gift. They sold your gifts and took it for themselves. This one right here could have been a house. This one could have been a car. This one could have been a large lump sum of money. Another one could have been a vehicle. Another one could have been a business. Another one could have been a boat. I'm just making up stuff here, okay? Because something was left for you, to you. But you were abandoned, neglected, and left out in the cold. But do you see this gift over here? That's sitting up here that hasn't been opened yet. They were trying to get their hands on this. They abandoned you, neglected you, and left you out in the cold. They rejected you, alienated you, left you in turmoil, harsh conditions, financial ruins, change, loss, by yourself, with a lack of support, a lack of help, a lack of love, everything. Okay? Yeah, Page of Michael here. And it's a whole lot of gossip and rumors, chatter that's going around about what is going on here, collective. I'm seeing the wheel here. This could literally be a will here. Whoever this Queen of Swords is could have lied about a will, who was really named in a will on a life insurance policy. You know what, y'all? I get multiple stories when this energy come up, okay? There is a Queen of Swords who has something to do with the death of a King of Swords, okay? And I feel like that person is That Queen of Swords is that King of Swords mother. There's also, I believe, a Queen of Swords who was the wife of a fire sign man who also was responsible for the death of that fire sign man. And those two different situations, I feel like, are connected in some type of way, and they all link to you in some type of way, collective. More than one person deceased that may have left, that you could be the beneficiary of something, okay? And these things are stolen from you. Remember when that Five of Pentacles card, that Five of Raphael that I just showed y'all? Okay, if you look at this card, look down here on the floor. These gifts is open. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 3 gifts here that has already been stolen, already been taken, already been opened by these people. Okay, but then you see this gift over here, sitting over here, that hasn't been opened yet. This is what's been held up in a court of law that they was waiting to steal and take from you as well. Like if there was a house left to you, they took it and sold it or did whatever they was going to do with it a long time ago. Okay? They could have been getting small payments of something like in increments over the years. This has been going on for a long time, collective. And they were planning to get one big lump sum. This is what they was waiting on in the court of law. But come to find out, the truth, the clarity, awareness, insight, epiphany, breakthrough came through as it relates to the situation here. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm seeing the... where did it go? I'm seeing the yeah, because I keep seeing something about the lovers, about an affair or some shit like that or what have you. And I feel like whoever the deceased is, like, because this person is your family. But this could have been hidden from you, kept secret from you, and they tried to hide it from the courts here. And they tried to excommunicate you from something, like something that rightfully belonged to you. Okay? But with the Ten of Ariel here, this is like the Ten of Cups. This is sitting on Epiphany. The Epiphany in the traditional tarot deck would be like the Ace of Swords, which speaks of truth, clarity, awareness, insight, epiphanies, breakthroughs, visions, victories, different things like that, okay? Some type of truth or clarity came out about your family in this legal case, this legal situation, legal matter pertaining to this money here. So the truth and the clarity came out about who you really were and who this was really left to. That's why Spirit is saying this person lied about a will or inheritance, insurance policy, something here. But with this epiphany energy about this family here, some type of truth or clarity was discovered that they tried to keep hidden, covered up, and concealed. Yeah, this has to do with your father, collective. The Emperor here. You could have even been abandoned, neglected, and left out in the cold by this Emperor here when you were a child, collective. Some of y'all may or may not even be aware of who this is. You probably haven't seen this person since you were an infant. Since you were, the last time you likely don't remember this person because the last time you may have been around this person or even seen this person was either in your infancy or before, definitely before school age, definitely before you was old enough to comprehend or understand. These people even did some type of, they abused divination. Somebody is a divination abuser. Somebody did some type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, or voodoo to take this money, to manipulate court cases, to manifest this money for themselves. Okay? They could have even did some type of witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, or voodoo on the deceased here, but there was a lot of things that was being manipulated here. These people are master manipulators, Spirit is saying. Yeah, I'm telling you, look, I'm seeing the star in the 5 of area. Yeah. Whoever that Emperor is, that this person could have had some type of star status. This person may have neglected you or abandoned you your entire life. Okay, but on this person's deathbed, they or either on their deathbed they changed their will, or right before, like while they were sick or something, they made you a beneficiary of something, left you in their will, left something to you. Okay. Five of Michael with decision here. So there's conflict and defeat, hostility over a decision that was made in a court of law here. And there's a lot of gossip and rumors pertaining to this. Yeah. The moon at the bottom of the deck, what was secret and hidden and covered up, has come to the light. Okay? And these people have the audacity to want some type of revenge on you, have some type of hatred towards you, collective. So see, you're not being targeted because you're this awful, evil person that nobody likes and nobody loves and nobody wants and nobody desires. You're not being targeted because you're not good enough, because you're not smart enough, because you're not talented or skilled enough, because you don't work hard enough, because, you know what I'm saying, because you're invisible. It's not because you're unappreciated or unwanted or undesired or anything like that. You are being targeted because they tried to cover up and conceal who you really were, who your real family really was, and in some type of gifts of a certain wealth or some type of abundance that was left to you. They wanted to steal it and take it for themselves and continue playing in your face and lying to you as they have done your entire life, collective. Okay, because that's what's going on with me. See, the situation can be different for different people. You got the Seven of Air at the bottom of the deck here, and you got the Moon at the bottom of the deck here, okay? These people are liars, cheaters, deceivers, manipulators, con artists that's been thinking and creeping around trying to get away with something. With the Moon here, what was once secret, hidden, covered up, done in the dark, has come to light. The criminal activity, the witchery, the secrecy, the cover-ups, the shady people, the dirty dealings, the secret things, hidden things, and all the low-down dirty things that they did in the dark has come to the light. Their lies and deceptions have been exposed, collective. Now these accomplices and partners in crime are in regret, and they're in this victim consciousness mode. But no, when they was targeting you and attacking you, collective, when they was stealing and taking everything that rightfully belonged to you or your children that could have bettered your life, made things a little bit easier for you, a little bit better for you, while you juggled and struggled, they lived high up off the hog, living a good life while you had nothing, while you were in fucking poverty. And they continue to use you and abuse you and exploit you, invade and violate you in every type of way to ensure that they got what they wanted. But their lies and deceptions obviously was exposed in a court of law. Now they bad. They want some type of revenge. How the fuck you were supposed to be somebody's caregiver, you killed them, then decided to commit fraud when you realized that this person had left somebody besides your ass something. Now you want revenge. They killed the deceased, collective. Whoever this emperor is, they blood sacrificed that person. And they even was willing to go as far as blood sacrifice you to take what rightfully belonged to you or your child. And they and they exposed themselves. They exposed themselves. They ripped off their own mask and exposed themselves. You mean the card that came out, take off that mask? Because of their lies. They falsified information, documentations. They could have even went as far, guys, to have some type of doppelganger to act like they were you. They could have faked your death, collective. They could have said they couldn't find you. They could have lied and said that you was incompetent. What do you call it? Incompetent. They couldn't find you. They didn't know where you was at. They could have said that you was dead. They said all kinds of things. They could have got people to go into court and act like they were you, which means they stole your identity. Okay? It's something about lies that got them caught up. Okay? They lied. And they got caught up. And they've been working against you ever since. This has been going on for a long time. With the Seven of Raphael being here, something has been going on likely for years, guys. Maybe they've been trying to, contest some type of will or something like that. But contesting a will would actually be all the rightful parties being on the will. And just one disgruntled person like, oh no, that don't go to them, so I'm gonna contest the will or something like that, or what have you. That's something totally different than forging a will, falsifying information and documentation, and completely excluding a person that was originally on that will. And then, and taking that falsified information and documentation into the courts in an effort of things going in your favor so you can take everything for yourself. Y'all, what's so sad about this is there's so many people who is involved. There was a lot of palms who got greased. People on a lower level and people on a higher level to go along with this, guys, okay? Every one of those people, every one of the people who have worked against you in this situation collective, all them people got paid some type of incentives. They technically probably spent more money paying other people to work against you and to go along with this setup than giving you what rightfully the fuck belonged to you and not having to pay any of those extra people. They was willing to pay anybody and everybody else to get away with this, as long as it meant that you got nothing. How awful and selfish the fuck is that? So this goes far and beyond organized crime and fraud. This is hate. This is discrimination. This is racism, sexism, colorism, and a multitude of other fucking things. You were discriminated against on so many fucking levels. I mean, this goes far, and this is way deeper. Basically, what I'm telling you, this is way deeper than some old envious, jealous people who, you know what I'm saying? Somebody in the family being jealous that something was left for you, so they just gonna steal it from you for themselves. No, baby, it's way deeper than that. I mean, it is that. But these people try to discredit you and then bury you. They not only did they try to keep this gift hidden, they try to keep you hidden. They don't even want you to know where you come from, who your real family is, who your real father is, because this person has some type of celebrity fucking status. This means that they discriminated against you. Now we're talking about wealthy elite people. They don't want you to have wealth. Why? Because you ain't sold your soul and your ass to them? Why? Because you don't belong to them. You ain't been initiated or indoctrinated to one of their cult covers of secret societies? Huh? Why? Because you ain't down with the cabal or the boule? Huh? Why? Otherwise, you fucking racist or colorist or sexist. That you wouldn't want somebody to have what rightfully belonged to them. See, collective, we're not talking about taking something from somebody else and just including you to fuck in. No, we're talking about something that was left to you. If this whole, if a person died and said left $1 million, a business, a mansion, all kind of vehicles, jewelries, assets of all kind, and they left that shit to XYZ, guess what? That shit, all of that shit belongs to XYZ. If it all belonged to XYZ and your ass was left the fuck out, it would be fucked up. But guess what? You weren't included in there. Legitimately. But it's something totally different when you are included in something. Or your children's name is included in something. And a jealous motherfucker go out their way to exclude you and your child. To take what rightfully belongs to y'all. So we're not talking about taking something from someone else. Like if this person had died and left everything to their mama. Or left everything to their wife. Then, and just decide to say fuck their kids. Or fuck, everybody else. Then it would be fucked up. But then that would just be what it is. We wouldn't have the right to then go and attack their mother or attack their wife trying to take anything from. So it goes both ways. It goes any way. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who is in ruling for. I would say the exact same thing. If everything, after this person died, if everything was left to this person's wife and other people was trying to X out this person and take everything for themselves, I'd be like, no, that's bullshit. Because regardless of how you feel about it, that person left everything for their wife. Or if that person died and left everything for their mother, yeah, it might have been fucked up. They would leave out their fucking kids, but shit, if on paper in their handwriting and what they decide to leave everything to their mother, what the fuck can we do about it? You gonna go and attack the woman? You just gonna exclude the person? Okay, but see, this is what was done to you, collective. Somebody's wife, somebody's your grandparents or your supposed family, or the wife or whoever, or the deceased here. See what happened is, y'all, they sacrificed these people, assuming that everything was going to go to them. I guarantee you it wasn't until after these people was dead that they looked over the paperwork and realized your motherfucking name was on it. That's when bitches got mad and said, oh, hell no. That's what went on here, collective. Now they feeling some type of way. These accomplices and partners in crime, okay? Oh, they was all giddy. They was all cheering, high-fiving, every fucking thing. They was turned up. They was riding around and getting it, and they was laughing at you because you was broke, because you was without, because you was juggling and struggling. And guess what, collective? Even though all you had was the bare minimum, sometimes less than the bare minimum, do you know them people still attacked you? If you had a job, they set you up behind your back to sabotage your job so you lose your job. If you had a car, they had somebody to tamper with your car so your car break down so you would no longer have transportation. If you had a home to live in, they try to get you kicked out of your home, or they cause disastrous situation, did spell work and different shit on your home, okay? To send all type of entities and deities and rodents and different things to your home, to infest your home and all kinds of things, cause disastrous situations, to damage your home and all kinds of things, just to put you in a crisis type of situation for you to be without. So it wasn't even good enough for you having the bare fucking minimum. You could live in a rundown shack in the fucking hood. That's all you had. These bitches had the audacity not only to steal what rightfully belonged to you, but tried to sabotage the shack that you even live in right the fuck now. It's one thing for a motherfucker to try to excommunicate you from some shit. Oh, we don't want this person to have this house. We don't want them to have this wealth. We gonna steal it from them. That's as fucked up as that may be. Them bitches didn't even want you to have a mediocre ass job getting paid minimum wage. Because they sabotaged and ruined that for you too. They even targeted your innocent children who ain't done shit to them. They went over and beyond to destroy you, collective. Also, they could get away with their fraud. And then they sit their asses up on pedestals and act like they righteous and upstanding. Act like they Christians and shit. Not to mention all those who are in power and authority, who call themselves wealthy and elites, who are in the government, who's in the industries and all other kinds of shit that participated in this, facilitated this. Because you got to be a smooth fool if you think some regular, everyday, average Joe ass nobody's in the fucking world pulled a crime off this big by their goddamn self. Okay? We're talking about fraud, forgery, money laundering, theft of property, all kinds of shit. Felonies. That's after the fucking murder. Let's not forget that the person who died, the deceased, was murdered. That's problem number one that everybody looked over. Because if that person wasn't dead, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about no wills and life insurance policies and inheritance or shit else. That person's life was snuffed out. That was problem number one. That smooth flew under the radar. Okay? Do you know to pull this type of crime off, you have to have insurance agents in your pocket, court clerks in your pocket, judges in your pocket, lawyers in your pocket, other government officials, maybe politicians and some more shit, bruh. Ain't no low life, low level, low vibrational ass motherfuckers, greedy motherfuckers in the hood that pulled off this here crime alone. They did not. That's why the three of coins here. These motherfuckers are sellouts. They belong to cults, covens, and secret societies, where they worship the devil and are in binding contracts that they signed their name and blood in. See? That's why they have to come up off them sacrifices, you see. That's what get them higher positions and titles and roles and shit. And for those of you who are colored, this how your elders came up out the damn projects and shit. And if you ain't colored, this how your people came up out the trailer parks. And about the poverty. The family members that you know. Think back. Those of you who can remember back when those persons used to live in used to be in poverty themselves, used to live in the projects themselves. Now think about the ones who are living in middle class neighborhoods right now, who are driving nice cars right now, and they don't have the money that equals that shit. We're talking about bitches that either never had jobs or barely had jobs. We're talking about bitches that didn't go to college, and the ones that did go to college, they only have an associate's degree, and the job that they working right now is not even in the field that they have the associate's degree in, which means they worked mediocre jobs, which means they got mediocre wages, which means how did you end up in middle class fucking neighborhoods with nice fucking cars? Off the back of us, collective, because it was the children's and the grandchildren. See, those of us who was born in like the 80s and the 90s, who was pimped out and sold out to the government and the industries for illegal human experimentations. Our family sold out. The church is sold out, you see, to the satanic powers that be. This is how they came up. This is how they got up out the hood. About the projects. Now ask yourself why, collective. You still in poverty. And everybody around you ain't. You done work just as hard. I don't know about y'all. When I was young and in my prime, baby, I remember times I was working 2-3 jobs at one fucking time. Full-time job, 2 part-time jobs. Because you know when you young and full of life, you think you grown, honey. You trying to get money. You can party, kick it, have a good time, whatever they have, what you living. You know what I'm saying? You done work just as hard. Have you ever owned a car? Have you ever lived in a nice home of your own? How many name brand things do you have? And I'm not saying the better a person's life, you know what I'm saying, is based off materialism and different things like that. But let's not stand in front and act like, you know what I'm saying, the more financial stability and security a person has, the nicer things that they're going to have. That's just a fact. It's just a fact. Some of y'all grandmothers, grandfathers, depends on how old they are, may or may not know how to read or write, may or may not have gone to college. How many of y'all got grandmothers who don't even drive, ain't never owned a car themselves or driven themselves nowhere? Huh? How many of you got grandmothers that ain't never worked? It's a homemaker. Had men that took care of them, that's living in middle class neighborhoods right now. That when you think back when you was young, they was staying in the projects. How they get there? You thought you think it was off the back of that man that they was fucking with, that was taking care of them alone? Huh? How many people you know that's older than you right now? Think about at this point now. Think about your parents, your aunts, and your uncles. Okay. How many of them working mediocre ass jobs? Same mediocre ass jobs that you done worked yourself. Not being paid much more than you done ever the fuck being paid. Okay. This is for those of you who were, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you know what I'm saying, if they, went to college and got a certain degree, went to the military, different things like that, then this would provide them a different kind of lifestyle, whatever. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the ones that you know who either didn't work, barely worked, or the ones that did work only worked mediocre ass fucking jobs. How is it that they are living better than you? And you have done the same thing that they have done to fucking survive. Set up. Systematic. It was done on purpose. That's because you are the sacrificial lamb. They came the fuck up off of you. You the one that was sacrificed. You the one that was sold out and pimped out to the fucking government. To the satanic powers that be is in the industries for illegal human experimentation. That's a fact, Jack. That's a fact. And then the audacity of people to keep hidden where you really come from, what your bloodline really is, who is your real family. You don't have the right just not to tell nobody that, regardless of who their parents are. I don't give a damn about your low down dirty doings and what scandalous ass bullshit y'all got going on. I don't give a fuck if it was the fuck incestuous, if it was a hold down, a low down motherfucking hold down. How a person was conceived. They have a right to know where the fuck it is that they come from. And you lie to a person their entire life, and everything that was rightfully meant for them you steal and take for your goddamn self, and then have the audacity to neglect them and betray them and leave them out in the cold and reject them and alienate them and leave them in harsh conditions while you living good and feeling good, treating them like they ain't shit and they should never have been born. That's exactly what's going on here, collective. These people are the devil. The shepherds for the devil. And they're going to pay with their lives for what they have done. Since y'all into that murder business, that gang blood sacrifice, that shit. Blood in, blood out, bitch. Y'all ass is going to die off in threes. Period. Don't be surprised when the Grim Reaper come to collect. Because, see, that's how y'all came up. That's how y'all came up. That's what you sold out for. So don't be surprised when you go out just like that. Because the audacity of a motherfucker to think that you could sacrifice somebody for you to come up and think you won't be a sacrifice one day. You live by the sword, bitch. You gonna die by the sword. Y'all gonna pay with your lives for what you've done. And you can say that old victim consciousness as drama for somebody else. Because all of you was accomplices and partners in crime. You in regret now. But you was feeling yourself not that long ago. That concludes the reading, collective. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may know that someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through Cash App, which is $tip.diamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamonds. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch the surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Also, guys, with that other scenario that I told y'all, because this is not the first time this energy then came up, okay? But it's heavy air energy who keeps coming up, who is involved in this situation. There's an air sign woman who I feel like is the mother of someone and facilitated in their son being blood sacrificed, okay? And this person going over and beyond to work against their own supposed grandchildren to steal the gifts that was left for them. Okay? There's also someone else collected who is like the wife. And this person could be like either an air sign or an earth sign of a deceased. The first deceased male is an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The second deceased male is a fire sign, I believe. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. That person, their wife, and whatever co-covenant secret societies people belong to, they partook in sacrificing this person. That person is either your real father or grandfather, okay, that left you in their will. And that too was hidden, stolen, and taken from you by these people. See, some of y'all who is dealing with this, you not only was this secret hidden and covered up and hidden from you and different things like that, or what have you guys, but some of you may be unaware that there are multiple persons who have been who are deceased, who are in fact sacrifices. Okay, and there are multiple people who left you either as the beneficiary in their life insurance policy, or they left you, if they had a will, they left you in their will and left you a particular asset of some kind, okay? Some type of property, some type of business. You know, in a will, it could be anything. It could be money. It could be like property, like a business or home or a car, a boat, a motorcycle. It could be anything. It could be, you know, a box of, you know, few little gold coins or something they got. It could literally be anything. It could be all the collection of jewelry or something. Like in a will, it literally could be anything. Okay? If there was a person who passed away and they had ancient paintings, and they decided they wanted to leave all their paintings to one in particular person, all those paintings are supposed to go to that person. A will can be broke up in all different kinds of ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, say for a wealthy man or what have you, he might leave $1 million to his wife. Another $1 million amongst 3 different children that he have, and it's supposed to be split evenly between them. Okay? He might have siblings that he leaves, say, paintings to, or another sibling he leaves his cars to, or something. You know what I'm saying? A will can be broke up in all kinds of fucking ways. And it can include as many people or exclude anybody that they want to in wills. With life insurance policy, there's someone in particular that is a beneficiary of that policy should something happen to that person. And if something should happen to the beneficiary of that policy, then it would go to their next of kin. So say you got a parent who passed away, or a grandparent, anybody who passed away, and they left you as a beneficiary on their life insurance policy. But then say something happened to you. If your next of kin closest to you, if you're not married, that would be your child. If you're married, that would be your spouse. Okay? It would go to the next kin, to the next kin, to the next kin, like that. So you got a family member that left you as a beneficiary. It would come to you. If something was to happen to you before you got it, it would go to, if you're not married, it would go to your child, your oldest child. Say something happened to your child, it would go to the next of kin in line. That's how it goes. But these bitches just lost their mind because it's something else entirely. When you falsify information and documentation and you completely decide to, you know what I'm saying, excommunicate somebody from something all to fuck together. That's why Spirit is saying this Empress here, this person is a liar, a cheater, a thief, a manipulator, a con artist. They need to take off their mask. Okay? And this could be the spouse or partner of the deceased. For some of you all, like I said, it could even be the parent of the deceased. Somebody that was close to them. That is a feminine energy. But they are also involved with other people because there's some type of collaboration that they have with a group of other people that they're teamed up with, who also, and those people also went along with the blood sacrifice of the deceased. Okay? So there's several other people involved. But those are y'all messages, guys. Till the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.